Last night, something strange happened. I drifted into sleep like any other night, but what unfolded felt more real than any dream before. I wasn't in my bed anymore. I was standing in the middle of a dimly lit showroom staring at something that looked like it had been pulled straight from the future, the 2025 Cadillac Lyriq. Its presence was magnetic. The black crystal grille shimmered as if breathing, its animated LED lights pulsing softly like a heartbeat. I reached out and, as if sensing my touch, the flush door handles slid out gracefully. The moment my fingers met the handle, a soft chime filled the air, welcoming me inside. I stepped in, and suddenly, I wasn't just standing in a car. I was inside a piece of rolling luxury, something designed not just to transport, but to mesmerize. The first thing that caught my eye was the 33-inch curved OLED display, stretching seamlessly across the dashboard, glowing with crisp visuals. It felt like I was sitting inside a command center, every control at my fingertips. The ambient lighting shifted as I settled into the seat, adjusting to a perfect shade of deep blue, as if the car was adjusting to my mood. The materials were softer than anything I had felt before. Nappa leather, open-pore wood, and metallic accents blending in perfect harmony. The cabin was silent, yet filled with an invisible energy, like it was waiting for me to wake it up. I pressed the start button, and instead of a roar, there was a deep, subtle hum, like a spaceship powering on. With a gentle tap on the accelerator, the Lyriq glided forward effortlessly. But when I really pressed down, I felt it. 365 horsepower in the RWD version, smooth and refined, like riding on air. Then, with another thought, I found myself in the AWD model, and suddenly, there was even more power. 515 horsepower, pinning me back into the seat as I merged onto a dreamlike highway that stretched endlessly into the night. Then, it happened. The Lyriq V appeared in front of me, glowing under the streetlights. I didn't question it, I just switched into it. 615 horsepower, 650 lb-ft of torque, 0-60 in 3.3 seconds. Time seemed to bend. The Lyriq V surged forward with an intensity I had never felt before. The city around me blurred as the adaptive suspension kept me perfectly stable. The sound wasn't engine noise, but something else. An ethereal symphony of frequencies created by Cadillac's new Symphony Drive mode. It was hypnotic, like the car was singing to me. Super Cruise and the sky above. As I relaxed into the drive, I engaged Super Cruise 2.0, and the Lyriq took control. The steering wheel moved on its own, guiding me effortlessly down the road. The intelligent lane change system worked like magic, shifting lanes smoothly without my input. I looked up, and that's when I saw something truly unreal. The roof of the Lyriq wasn't just glass, it was something more. With a single touch, it shifted from clear to opaque, revealing a digital night sky filled with moving stars. It was like I was no longer on Earth, but floating through space. I couldn't believe it. Was Cadillac really bringing this to reality? As I continued driving, the city lights ahead seemed to fade, the world becoming quieter, more distant. The Lyriq slowed on its own, as if gently bringing me back to reality. The OLED display flickered, the ambient lighting dimmed, and the last thing I saw was the illuminated grille fading to black. I woke up, heart pounding. I sat up in bed, looking around. No steering wheel in my hands. No futuristic OLED display glowing in front of me. Just silence. But it felt too real to be just a dream. Was I given a glimpse of what was to come? Or was my mind just imagining what Cadillac's future should feel? Like either way, one thing was certain. The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq isn't just a car, it's a vision. And soon, that vision will become reality.